Last episode, we suffered our first loss of the year and our first ever loss in the Southeastern Conference in a last-second effort by the Auburn Tigers to upset the ranked Houma Bobcats. We lose it by only a point after leading for the entire game, and now we are here in Week 4, having to face Georgia on the road in Athens. This game could have a major impact on the rest of this season because right now we're ranked 23, and if we lose this game, we're going to drop out of the top 25 and go back to being an unranked school, which is not where we want to be coming into the season as a ranked school. This is the best roster we have ever had to face in this dynasty so far, and despite their quarterback not being the best in Taj Dobbs, he's still a really solid player. But they're a 91 overall school, a 5-star program. They're always good year in, year out. They've lost one game so far, and they're coming off that game, so both teams enter coming off a loss. Jeremiah Marcus, their top running back, 91 overall. He's backed up by Marquez Gaskin. He's just really athletic across the board. Great ball carrier vision. Their receivers are dangerous, about as good, I would say, as Auburn's wideouts. So we should have a good chance to play some solid defense. But after that last drive to close that game against the Tigers in Week 3 rather, I have lost some confidence in our ability to defend the pass and the run. Now, offensively, I am hoping that we can do better and score more than 20 points. We had a couple of mistakes, a couple of miscues and turnovers that led to points for Auburn, and that really cost us in that game, obviously losing by only a point. Another good offensive line, though, here with the Bulldogs, and they have a host of pass rushing threats, so it's going to be tough for us in every area, just like last week against Auburn, to win the game. I mean, simply put, it's the best roster we have played against. And our roster does compare decently to them, but at every position, Georgia has a couple of really good players. So we'll jump in and we'll see how this game goes. I'm not feeling great coming off that loss against Auburn, but if we can beat Georgia, that would be a huge resume-building win. So here we go on the road at a packed house in Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia. This could very well be our toughest game of the entire dynasty so far, and it's going to get tougher as we head into the rest of conference play after this week. We only have 2 more non-conference games kind of spread throughout the rest of our year, but conference play has been tough so far, and here comes our second game in SEC play. And Week 4 is officially underway. The Bulldogs will start with it here in a sold-out arena. Return to the 15-16-yard line. And that is where the 92 overall Georgia offense will begin this top 25 matchup. Number 23 Houma against number 12 Georgia. Both teams coming off a Week 3 loss. Here we go. First play is a pass. It's complete, but defense all over it. Vince Pike makes that tackle. Another play here. It's a handoff, and the defense is there again. That was Damian G on that tackle. We have brought the Bulldogs to 3rd and long. Trying to force a 3 and outs. The pass caught in traffic, but 4 yards short. Great start for our defense, and the offense has a short field to work with here. 4 yards shy of midfield. We start with the run. Kiki Newcomb coming off kind of back-to-back games where he has kind of struggled. So looking to get the ground game more established here after he had a great opening game. And now pressure gets to Steven Breda in the backfield. Cullen Pierce comes off the edge. And he was essentially unblocked on that play-action fake. This is the 3rd toughest place to play. More play action and another sack for the Bulldogs. And we go backwards by 16 yards on our first offensive possession. So a 3-and-out to open the day for both teams. Georgia gets it back at their 36. This pass is swung out to Jeremiah Marcus, but defense doing a good job, ready for these plays it seems so far. That was a 3-yard pickup. Now Marcus gets the handoff, and a hole finally opens up, and the Bulldogs are into Houma territory. Now they'll hand it off again. Marcus picks up 4 yards. No throws beyond the sticks so far on the first drive and a half for the Bulldogs. They'll fake it this time. And scrambling out, it's going to be a first down and more. Another handoff. Jaquez Michelle makes the tackle. Only 1 yard that time for Marcus. Bulldogs come out on 2nd and 9 with an empty look. Quick throw, it's caught at the 25. 3rd down. Dobbs with a bootleg and plenty of space to convert. Marcus finds a hole somehow, but a flag comes in, and it's going to be against the offensive line for a hold. Loss of 10 brings up 1st and 20. Dobbs with time, zips one over the middle to Carl McFoy, and he picks up 15 yards. 2nd down and 5 now. Another 5 wide look for Georgia. Dobbs, quick throw, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16-yard line. And our defense has their first turnover of the afternoon, our second stop on the first 2 drives for Georgia. And that play was made by the transfer acquisition J.C. Pilgrim. The junior corner only really plays on those 5 wide sets, and that was one of them. So a big play by one of our newest players. It's 1st and 10 for the offense. Touch pass to Harper. He gains 3. Clean pocket. Breda zips ahead and gains around 6. And that will bring up 3rd and shorts. Offense trying to avoid a 3-and-out. And we will get just enough for Newcomb to convert. The late handoff. Newcomb fighting through a couple of defenders, gains 4. This defense is just really well-rounded, great across the board. It's going to be hard for us to get easy chunk plays like this one to Reggie Reese, especially when the toughness rank comes into play, but we are across midfield for the first time. Newcomb again gets the handoff, gets good blocking, takes the edge, and gains 19 yards. Best run so far. And now, maybe one last play to end the first quarter. Rada fires. It's caught. Reggie Reese inside the 5. And that'll close the opening quarter of play here in Athens. No score, but Houma threatening for the first time. So Reggie Reese making the biggest plays for us so far on offense. And now Breda scrambles in for a touchdown. And the Bobcats strike first. Just like last week. But can we build off this lead and hold on to it the rest of the way? That's what's going to really make the biggest difference here, is not allowing Georgia to force some turnovers and get big plays. Georgia takes over at their 19-yard line. Dobbs trying to shake off the pick. He's under pressure, but it's swung out to Jeremiah Marcus, and it's going to be a 5-yard gain. He'll hand it off. Marcus near the line to gain, but inches short. 3rd down. Defense looks ready for a run, but Marcus still converts. Another handoff. 3 straight runs for Georgia. This one goes for a 12-yard gain. Now Marcus comes out and his backup gets the carry. And we have seen teams have real success spreading the fields and running the ball against this defense. Marcus back in, tackled in the backfield by Michelle for no gain. Now another 3rd and short opportunity for us to get off the field. But it's a screen play, and they're going to get around 10. Back to throw. Dobbs picked again. It's the 2nd for J.C. Pilgrim. Return to the 47-yard line. What a first half so far for the transfer corner. Was quiet the first 3 weeks, but makes 2 big plays in our biggest game of the season to this point. And now 2 turnovers off of Taj Dobbs. How will that affect his play the rest of this game? How will it change the Bulldogs' game plan? We start with the run, and we're into plus territory after a 9-yard gain from Kiki Newcomb. 2nd down now at their 44, and we will get enough to convert. Georgia stacks the box. Newcomb does not get a whole lot there. They're ready for the run that time. Now we spread them out. And Mulligan comes in for the draw and is close to a first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Newcomb back in. I formation for the offense. And Newcomb finds a gap. Zips ahead inside the red zone. I thought about last episode moving Newcomb to our power back role. I have not made that change yet. We're good to see him out there for at least some of those kinds of power runs. 2nd down and 9. And it's a flea flicker. And it results in a sack for the Bulldogs. We don't usually call any trick plays, but we do have some in our playbook. And this time it does not work at all. Cullen Pierce gets his 2nd sack of the day, and that is a pretty bad loss of yardage for us. 3rd and 16. Breda hits the back of a defender, and the field goal team comes out. A chance to put us up by 2 scores. And the kick from Priest is through the uprights. He is still perfect on the season. All right, no points allowed so far by our defense. 3:19 to go in the half. And Marcus gets the handoff, breaks a tackle, and gains 5. They fake it, and then go back to Marcus through the air, and he is at the sideline to the 31, and it's going to be enough for first down yardage. Last play before the 2-minute warning, and that is a great play in the backfield. Couldn't see who made it, but it's a loss of 1. 2nd down and long. Dobbs, short throw. It's broken up by Chuck Carter and Jaquez Michelle, both in the area. 3rd and long, a chance to give the offense the ball back with under 2 to go. And Marcus can't hang on to it. That was Esteban Rizzo who made the play to knock the ball out. Now a 2-minute drill for the offense, and Breda is going backwards again. And the Bulldogs have their 4th sack of the half already. It's a loss of 10. And now we look to just drain some clock, it looks like, and take this game to halftime. Oslinski, the tailback, he gets the handoff. There is space. He picks up 7. And why were we the ones to call timeout there? We pitch it out. Myslinski has an angle and enough to convert. I guess that's why. We chose to essentially give up the drive, but still convert it somehow. But now Newcomb is tackled for a loss of 3. One timeout left, about 25 yards from field goal range for Avery Priests. And Enrique Cherador is into Georgia territory. And we use our final timeouts. 26 seconds on the clock. Get us 10 yards closer and give Priest a chance to knock one in. That's caught out of bounds. Perfect play for Cal Harper. Now, if you make this pass in bounds, you gotta spike the ball. Rada looking, right side, thrown away. I'll probably just do that a couple of times here. We go empty again on second down. 4-man rush, make it a 5-man rush. Breda doesn't get rid of it. You gotta spike the ball. But it's gonna be a really deep field goal for Priest if we can get it off. It's gonna be a 55-yard attempt for Priest. He's got some power to his kicks. The accuracy is a question mark from deep, and this kick is good. Way to nail it, the true freshman. 2 for 2 today. This will send us to halftime here in Sanford Stadium with the Bobcats on top 13-0. And just like week 3, we have held their offense scoreless in the first half, but this time around, they have no defensive score. So 0 points for Georgia, 13 for us. Let's build on this and win this game. And we start the second half with the football, leading by 13 points, looking to go up by 3 scores. Nice move by Newcomb. Up the numbers and tackled at the 47-yard line. What a run by him. A couple of juke moves to break loose. Now it's 1st and 10. Just a handful of yards shy of the 50. We're going to go right back to him, right up the middle. Gain of 3. Now he faked the handoff. Quick throw. Caught for a first down over the middle. It's Roland Hasty. His first catch of the game. Delayed draw. Newcomb hits the gap. Reaches across, but is an inch short of the marker. And we come out showing a pass. Quick one. Caught. First down, Enrique Cherador. Another delayed give. Newcomb again breaks a tackle. And is hit down after gaining 5 yards. Now in the red zone, just got to take care of the football and get what you can. Don't force anything. Breda. Diving catch by Reggie Reese. Every catch he has made this game has been for a chunk play. Goal to go, Bobcats. Breda steps up, fires a strike for a touchdown. What a way to open this third quarter. And that's... I'm not sure who this is who even made that play, but he was wide open. It was Angelo Cook, the backup tight end brought in from the transfer portal. So him and J.C. Pilgrim having quite a game here. And we're going to go for 2 to potentially lead by 21 points. Rada, quick pass. It's caught in traffic by Eric Jordan, his first of the game. And we lead 21-0. This home crowd is absolutely stunned and silent as they have yet to put points on the board. Their offense comes out for the first time this half at their 18-yard line. They'll start with the pass. Pressure's picked up well, and it's going to be a first down. We have yet to have pressure on their quarterback, except for like 1 or 2 plays. We have no sacks in this game, but defense still has played great and made a lot of nice plays against the ground and the passing game. There's one right there. Marcus loses 3. Time to throw, and we could have picked that off We had Henry DeVries just kind of looking the other way on that pass. The 6-yard pickup brings up third down. Dobbs has time, launches down the field, and it's knocked away by DeVries. Offense takes over at their 31. Good tackle made right there, but Newcomb gains 3 and is now up to 100 yards on 14 carries. Very different story than a week ago. We'll give it to him again, but he's gonna go backwards this time. And now he's below 100. It's third down. Bulldogs trying to give their offense a chance, and some of these plays have been kind of wacky for Breda. First and 10, Georgia at their 42 now. Their best field position of the game to start a drive. That's a 5-yard pickup for Marcus. And now Dobbs keeps it and has space for a first down. He's got some speed. He can definitely move with the ball in his hands. Marcus squeezes through a gap and breaks a tackle and gains around 10. Marcus, this time met in the backfield. Tevin Hippenhammer makes the play. 1 yard loss brings up second and 11. Play action fake, now swung out. And a big hit by Chuck Carter. But the running back hangs on. 3rd and 7. Bulldogs in field goal range. Dobbs with the screen pass. And Vince Pike can't bring him down. Marcus stumbles out of bounds a yard short. And they will just take their points. It will still be a 3-score lead for the Bobcats. But Georgia finally on the board. Under a minute left to go in this third quarter. Newcomb gains 11 on the first play from scrimmage. Another run. Tries to cut it back. This time they're all over it. Now we'll end the third quarter. Houma still in control here, 21-3. Just gotta finish this game strong and hopefully stay in the top 25 rankings. Again, this would be a massive win for our program against the highest overall team we have ever faced in this dynasty so far, and the 12th ranked team in the country. After beating Syracuse in week 1, that would be 2 top 25 wins in the first 4 weeks of the season. And only one kind of fluke last-second loss as the blemish on our record. The touch pass is going to work out here. Cal Harper converts, and the offense retains possession. Now just draining clock in the fourth quarter. Islinski hits the hole, picks up 7. Newcomb, the handoff, tries to take the right side, but only gains a yard. Another third down chance for the Georgia defense to come off the field. Defense plugging the gaps, but not all of them. Newcomb, 20 carries, 125 yards. That is a Heisman kind of performance with still almost a whole quarter left to play against one of the best defenses on paper in the entire country. But now he's tackled for a loss of 1 here, and it brings up 3rd and 10. Good job by the offense to take plenty of time off the clock here. And we're going to take even more off. At the 40-yard line, you will punt the ball. We leave Georgia 7 minutes left to get 3 scores and hold us to no points to come out on top. They have to move pretty quickly here if they want a chance to win this game. Dobbs over the middle. Big play at the 50. Already 3 minutes gone on this possession. Dobbs sacked for the first time. And guess who? It's Dorian Combs, the sack leader for Houma, coming into this game. It's a loss of 8 yards. 3rd and 16. 4-down territory the rest of the way, no doubt, for Georgia. Dobbs has to get rid of it. It's thrown away. 4th down. They need the first. They're not going to get it. It's an interception for Donnie Gesser. And he's got a chance to return this up to the 41-yard line. Our 3rd pick off of Taj Dobbs. The defense makes a statement here in Week 4 against a fantastic offense. Dobbs, time to throw, but pressure comes in from Combs. He gets his 2nd of the day. He's had, I think, 3 of the 4 weeks a multi-sack performance. Dobbs is going to heave this one. He's got a man open, but it's knocked away by Henry DeVries. Nearly had their biggest play of the day. But I bet this crowd is looking kind of sparse now, this late and down by this much. That is caught. It's 4th and 2, Georgia. Time ticking away. 1 timeout left for Georgia. 30 seconds left in this matchup. Dobbs rifles it. It's dropped on 4th down. And it's victory formation for the Bobcats. And we storm into Athens and a win on the road in a huge SEC matchup. We take it 21-3. Dominant defense the entire game. And the offense made enough plays to put us up early and hold on to the win. J.C. Pilgrim, 2 INTs, player of the game. The Bobcats rebound from their Week 3 loss against Auburn with a win against Georgia with no turnovers and a +3 turnover differential. A very defensive game, but we come out on top, putting their quarterback to a less than 100 rating, 3 interceptions, only $170 through the air. Our ground game was held in check, 3.8 per carry for Jeremiah Marcus, and we took away a lot of the big playmakers on this offense. We had pressure in the second half of this game. We got sacked a couple of different times, but still played well against this defense. 2 sacks for Dorian Combs and 60 yards for Reggie Reese. 3 really big catches here in this game, but the passing game was quiet. It was all about the running game with Keke Newcomb, $129, no touchdowns, but he played very, very well. And the offensive line was really good in run blocking. Breda, 11 completions, 14 attempts. Not a whole lot of chances here, but goes for 2 total touchdowns with 1 on the ground, 1 through the air. And our first game, I believe, with no turnovers this season. And more good news, we have our first 4-star running back in this dynasty with Wade Sharp out of Hendersonville, Tennessee. So a big commit right there. We also get another 4-star running back in Alexander Haslam out of our home state of Louisiana. And that will complete our requirements at running back for this class. We only have 15 total needs, and running back was 2 of them. And those are the only 2 commits this week. And that win will move us up from 23 back to 16, where we started this season. So, kind of back to square one, but a big win nonetheless. And now we face number 25, Arkansas. Another top 25 matchup, another SEC game. They were not ranked last week, but are 3-0 to start this year. They're also a very good overall team. The SEC is absolutely no joke. Through 4 weeks, that leaves us 7th in the conference and one of 8 ranked teams. And We have so many ranked opponents this year. It's going to be hard for us to really, I think, get to our win total from a year ago. But Georgia has the worst offense in the SEC so far. We have the 5th best offense, 122 points total, tie with Alabama for 3rd place, or yeah, for 4th place actually. And on defense, we are the best so far with 41 points allowed. Kentucky, Florida, Georgia, the next 3 behind us. Most points against belongs to South Carolina. They're 0-4. And we don't have a rematch against them this year. But I like seeing them struggle. Don't get me wrong. In recruiting, we are close to getting our first 4-star quarterback in TJ Fucha. We are also going to get Taylor Gray next episode next week. And we are likely going to get Edward Madison unless Washington or Utah passes us. We're also first place for 4-star gem Nelson Rubin and 4-star gem safety Jameson Putasi. So recruiting is looking pretty good for us. I think it helps to be ranked and have a high championship contender grade. So until that goes down, we will have a really good chance to get the guys that we are targeting early on in recruiting. But we are out of hours this week, and I will see y'all in the next episode as we take on the 25 ranked Arkansas Razorbacks. They are undefeated so far, and we're coming off a really great win against Georgia with a great defensive performance. Looking to build off that and start a new win streak in week 5. I will see y'all there. Please like the video, subscribe down below, and also leave your feedback in the comment section. I will see y'all in week 5. Take care. Have a great day.